Hello there, men, and welcome to the Masculinism Movement channel, a place for men to be men and talk about masculinity and men's rights and issues. I'm your host, Brian Krall, and today we are going to be talking about men's rights needed. I'm sure you've spent your life hearing an awful lot about women's rights, and very little, if anything at all, about men's rights. Most people are surprised by the topic of men's rights because they think that men have all the rights they could possibly need and don't think that they could possibly need any more, that they have more than enough rights, far more than women do. But that's simply not true at all. Women actually do have more rights than men, and men are lacking in this department. This may come as a surprise to you, or maybe not, but at some point in life, a man is faced with situations in which his lack of rights and the fact that women's rights trump his becomes painfully apparent. So we need to outline the rights that men need in this society and create awareness about these issues. First, for starters, let's outline the rights that women have that men don't. Women have the right to genital integrity and not have their genitals mutilated at birth. Women can vote without having to sign up for the draft and do not have to fight in wars without signing up of their own accord. Women have the right to choose parenthood by any means necessary, even sperm jacking. Women have the right to be assumed caregivers for children and be automatically awarded custody by family court. Women have the right to call unwanted sexual contact assault and press charges. Women have the right to lower jail sentences for the same crimes as men. Women have the right to not be assumed sexual predators. Women have the right to government departments that solely serve their interests. Women have the luxury of women-only events that men cannot even dream of. They even took Boy Scouts away from us. Women have the right to government-enforced gender quotas for businesses. Women have the right to exclusive tax benefits for being a business owner. Women have the right to domestic violence shelters. And women have the right to not be assumed the primary aggressor in a domestic dispute. Are you sure to take your daily dose of red pills consistently so that you can stay out of the matrix? The red pill is a medicine that only works if you take it in the right dosage and never miss a dose. One missed dose of red pills can mean turning back into a blue-pilled limp dick simp under the sharp heel of the evil feminist matriarchy. So make sure you are subscribed and that your subscription is set to all so that you never have to miss one of your daily doses of the red pill, because I'm releasing hot new red pill content every single fucking day just to make sure you don't have to. So make sure you will actually get notified when they are released, because you know that YouTube doesn't want to show you things that don't align with its liberal leftist feminazi agenda, and it shadow bans content creators like me who use free speech to speak out against these politics and stand up for the rights of the oppressed masses of men like you and me. And if you want to help me keep fighting the good fight, please donate using the PayPal link below so that I can keep this work alive, because I simply cannot do it without the support of viewers like you. And be sure to spread these messages and share these videos with any other men you know who could use a nice big dose of red pills. So, what rights do men need that they don't have? Well, here are just the basics. Equal reproductive rights and protection from paternity fraud, which should be treated like other forms of fraud, and unjust child support payments. The abolition of no-fault divorce, which is really just a way for women to steal half of a man's assets. Equality for fathers in family court when it comes to child custody and child support. Unbiased equality in the legal system and law, namely in cases involving a man versus a woman, and equal sentencing for women. The right to press charges against women for harassment and assault. The right to self-defense against female attackers. the right to press charges against women for making false accusations against them, equal job hiring rights and business rights, and the abolition of affirmative action for women, as well as the abolition of gender quotas for businesses to hire, 50% females. Equal scholarships at universities. For women get exponentially more scholarships than men do, and thus they are graduating from universities more. The right to not have their genitals mutilated by circumcision as a child. The right to equal government and social support systems, such as domestic violence victim support. And the right to male-only spaces. Again, these are just the basics. Until men get these civil rights, they will be treated like second-class citizens by women and society at large. We need to show feminists and everyone else that we know what rights we do not have and what it is that we need. We need to keep talking about this stuff and creating awareness about it and pushing for it until we live in a just system that legally treats men and women as actual equals, just like it is supposed to. So make sure you do your part and share these messages, share this video, remember these rights, and assert the need for them the next time it comes up in conversation and you hear some feminist bullshit about women's rights and how men have more than they do. Remember that is just a ploy to trick us into letting them get more. And so far, they're getting away with it. Women have gone through every bit of legislation that favored men and made it so that they were equals, but then left the parts of legislation that favored women. So it is time that we tip the scales into balance. Women treat men like they do not deserve the same human rights that they do because they do not look at us with humanity. But we are human and we deserve the same human rights. Not having them is sexism. It is discrimination on the basis of gender, which in our case is called misandry, and it goes against the Civil Rights Act. We need to stand up and speak up for our rights and fight for them just like feminism has for women. Men are human beings, we are not slaves, and we will not lay down for women. That concludes this video. Thanks for listening. I hope I mansplained that good enough for you. If you like what you heard, please click the like button. And if you feel you gained some value from this video and would like to give some back, please do so with the PayPal link below because your support helps fund me doing this work and fight the good fight for men like you. If you are ready to take the red pill and wake up from the matrix and the matriarchy controlling it and learn everything you need to know about female on male sexism, get your copy of my newly released book called Misandry Exposed. On sale now for a special price that won't last long. So check it out by clicking the link below. And otherwise, take care of yourselves, men, because no woman out there is going to.